A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Reaction continua. Marwa said he is giving me 1 week. If I don't stop talking about him, he is going to make sure my license is revoked. Let me respond to Marwa and tell him, do it, then I'll be a full-time reactor. If there is somebody who can take you down within 1 day, it's me. Let us leave professionalism out of content creation. Having said that, let me talk or get back to reaction. In yesterday's Marwa's live stream, Marwa said, if you have a problem with his brother, then you also have a problem with him, because you cannot be abusing his brother and expect to be friends with him. Let me ask this. What if your brother goes and hurts somebody? That person have the right to defend themselves. David Jr., we have seen you attacking people. We have seen you attacking people's house. We have seen you breaking people's marriages. Then you expect that these people will be quiet. That's interesting. That's what is calling out Nation. In the entire live stream, he was talking about Nation and Jose. Actually, in Nation 1's video, he was generally talking about that the person he can bow down to is God and respect to Marwa. So, you expect your brother to attack people and laugh, and you do nothing to school your brother. Marwa, everybody has the right to defend themselves. What makes David Jr. better than Jose or Nation? And let me just put it very clear. Marwa is the biggest divider in the village. He is talking about building people's channel. Marwa, there is a lot of people you turned against them and try to destroy them completely. Record is there. History tells us a lot. Let me set this clear in the record. Maxwell Lumumba, Gintu, and other YouTubers are your co-workers. We co-work in the same company. The company pays us. It pays you. How can you be yelling to the subscribers or the customers to unsubscribe? Do you want our boss Google to lose the business? Let us watch this clip, then we dive deep into today's discussion. Stay tuned.
I want even to mention his video, the one who built my kennel. He calls my brother name there, then he comes to me. Now, I don't want to deal with you. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry. So, I don't want to deal with you.
I want you to see where the video came in,
yeah.
And like...
No, the video mostly is brought by subscribers. They send these boys like, hey, I'll give you $500 or $200. First is what the subscribers don't like Marwa, for example. What they do is they look for here. Like now they see you with me. No.
Let me finish.
Okay, finish here.
I want to show you
serious lines I'm drawing here. Jose, you are my good friend. Please, if you fight with my brother, even if you are my friend, I'll see you from a distance now, from today. Including Nation. Nation also is a good friend. But one thing I did not understand with Nation was he had issues with my brother, then he came to me. And sometimes I close my eyes like a blind person, but it's not like I really don't see. Even, they put me in very hard condition. You abuse my brother and you fight my brother. Then you leave my brother, you come to me. Then me, friend, they put us in tomorrow's video. I talked about that. They put me in very hard condition. You abuse my brother and you fight my brother. Then you leave my brother, you come to me. Then me, I didn't know what was going on in the background. So my brother thinks maybe Marwa is my enemy. That one you have to stop. Right now, even I'm going to put a policy. If you have issues with my brother, with my sister, please don't approach me. Please don't approach me. Or you knew how will you deal with that situation. If somebody has a problem with your own brother, and then they come to you.
For a long time I've been making observations.
Yeah.
After seeing how Marwa defends David Jr. in that clip, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another reaction video in this amazing YouTube channel that goes by the name Maxwell Lumumba Africa. For those who are coming across this YouTube channel for the first time, I post a reaction video, especially to the videos that are posted in public domain. That being that, like today, I'm going to discuss about, does family loyalty means ignoring accountability? Ladies and gentlemen, for those who have not subscribed to this amazing YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, and share this video to other individuals. Remember to turn on the notification bell so that any day, anytime I post any video, you people get notified. Watch my videos from the beginning up to the end without skipping those ads that you see there. Let us show love to this YouTube channel. Let us like my old videos. I also have a backup YouTube channel in case you get this one is missing. You will get me in Vibe with Lumumba. Basically, right now I'm posting lifestyle videos, but maybe in future I'll be doing reaction channel. I'm just waiting when Marwa himself reports me to the relevant body and my license be revoked. I'm going to be a full reactor. No backing down, no backing backwards. Reaction continua. Let me speak about this village drama, how it is getting deeper. Ladies and gentlemen, this Nyabohanse YouTube drama is no longer just simple entertainment. This thing is becoming psychological because now the conversations are exposing deeper issues inside the village. We can see power, loyalty, division, subscribers' influence, emotional camps, and now Marwa himself has entered the discussion publicly. Now, according to what happened, Nation One and Jose were first attacked publicly by David Jr. For those who actually follow David Jr., look at what David Jr. did to Jose in Dancing Grandma construction site. Look what David Jr. did to Nation One on camera. So that is where this entire thing started. Then Marwa came to a live stream and said something that immediately caught people's attention. He said, Jose and Nation are my neighbors and close friends, but if they have a problem with my brother, then they also have a problem with me. Now, honestly, that statement sounds loyal emotionally. And yes, family loyalty matters. Nobody is denying it, but let us ask a question today. What happens when your brother is hurting people first? Do those people not have the right to defend themselves? That is the question many subscribers and I, Maxwell Lumumba, we are now asking online, because we have seen David Jr. publicly attack people before. He attacked Mogesi in the boutique. He attacked Mama Ann's family, and he has even attacked so many people. So we have seen conflicts. We have seen emotional confrontations. We have seen public insults, and we have seen village wars online. So when people finally respond, why are they suddenly treated like enemies? That is the contradiction many people are now seeing. Let me start by discussing about everybody has the right to defend themselves, and let me speak about that honestly. Everybody. And this is where many viewers, they feel frustrated with Marwa's position, because it sounds like people expect to stay quiet no matter what David Jr. says or does publicly. But human beings do not work that way. If somebody attacks you publicly, you naturally respond. When David Jr. attacked Mike Kizo came on camera and responded emotionally. Then Nation One came on camera and said his part of story. Even he went ahead and gave the whole village a warning. So that is normal human behavior, and honestly, people are now asking, why is David Jr. treated differently from everybody else? What makes David more protected than Jose? What makes David more protected than Nation? Why should one side attack while the other side remains quiet or silent forever? That is the issue that many people are debating now. Let me first talk about Nation One was speaking generally, because, and this, there is one thing that people are noticing about Nation One. If you carefully listen to Nation One's video, he was not even fully attacking Marwa personally. Most of his discussion was generally analyzing about village culture, division, subscribers manipulation, inherited enemies, team mentality, donors influence. That was bigger conversation. And Nation himself clearly said something important. He said, the only person I can bow down to is God. And he also said he respects Marwa, meaning he was not declaring war against Marwa. He was simply standing by his opinion. So why is disagreement suddenly treated like betrayal? That is what many subscribers are now asking, because adults should be allowed to disagree without automatically becoming enemies, and that's the reality. So a lot of people are asking, should people inherit other people's enemies? The big answer is no. Now this is where the entire issue becomes actually deeper psychologically. Inherited enemies, because Many creators are becoming tired of this mentality. The mentality that says, if I dislike someone, everybody around me must dislike them too. That mentality eventually becomes exhausting emotionally, very exhausting. And honestly, Nation One already rejected that publicly. He basically said, I will not inherit another person's enemies, and many people respect him for that statement because all that should think independently. A lot of things have been happening in these YouTube streets. The other day, I did a video telling us how Paris was demanding an apology from Gintu. Gintu also brought in another thing that even for you, you require to ask me for apology. The only thing that we can do between us is to negotiate, and that is the reality. So, if Jose had issues with the Devi, then that does not automatically mean that Marwa must destroy his friendship with Jose. But now, many people feel like village relationships are becoming too political and too emotional, too controlled, and that is creating frustration amongst creators. And before this thing about Mike Kizo and David Jr., from Mike Kizo's point, Mike Kizo explained it that he was waving for Jose. That is why, or greeting Jose. That is why David Jr. is mad at him. Jose, from his point, he's saying, Mike Kizo gave me a ride. Is there any mistake about that? So, this is basically something like, people want to take this as you are supposed to inherit your enemies. We have seen these. Mayuguno is an enemy of Marwa, and a lot of other people, yeah? We have seen these. And the good thing that I like about the village right now, people are no longer taking stands. People have come out and know about themselves, and now people are speaking out. So, let me say this about Marwa: never publicly corrects Devi, because that is another difficult question, honestly. Has Marwa ever seriously corrected David Jr. publicly when Devi attacks people? Because leadership is not only defending families, leadership is also accountability. Sometimes a real brother tells another brother, bro, you are going too far. But many viewers now feel Devi is emotionally defended too, no matter what happens, no matter even if he's wrong, and that creates resentment because people feel there is a double standard, and if another creator attacks people, they are criticized immediately. So, but if Devi does it, people protect him emotionally. That is the perception many subscribers now have, and that is why I actually tell people, I don't share subscribers with Marwa, and if I do, those subscribers like me, and that's the reality. You cannot just subscribe to my YouTube channel without liking me. I've seen other subscribers attacking me online. Let them attack me. And you know, there is a time I came on camera and said, I'm going to be a good person. I'm not going to respond or speak something nasty to subscribers, you'll just be commenting there and I'll be laughing. And that is what I do. Unless somebody comes to my comment section, calls me a fool, idiot, useless. When you do that, I disrespect you immediately. But when you come with your own statements, I send you emojis of laughing, especially the cult members. Let me discuss about Marwa builds people's channel. And that is another controversy issue where Marwa constantly is talking about helping people grow channel. That is true. Even I myself, Nation One came on channel, he came on channel and said, we have to thank you because you showed people how to make money through the YouTube streets. That's true. But you never showed people how. Not how. You never invented YouTube. So nobody denies that Marwa helped many creators. That is true. But helping somebody does not mean owning them forever. So that is where many people feel the problem starts, because creators are not employees of Marwa. We are co-workers, independent creators, adults, all working under the same platform, YouTube. Google pays us as creators through views and engagement. So when creators begin emotionally telling subscribers unsubscribe from these people, we have seen these a lot of time. Even subscribers themselves, I saw saying that we are unsubscribing, we are done. The more you unsubscribe, the more they're coming. Yeah, you know, there was a time when if somebody unsubscribed from my channel, it used to pain me. I'm like, what have I done wrong? These people are unsubscribing. Yeah, it used to pain me when I realized that one person or 10 people are unsubscribing. Within the next 1 month, I've added 20. So that gives us more encouragement of proceeding in these YouTube street. And others tell people that stop watching this person, destroy this channel. And in that live stream, he was there with Ian. Yeah, you know, Ian is being itched. He is now thinking about bringing people's channel down. And the same creators, we depend in this YouTube thing for sustainability. And that's the reality. If you take somebody's channel down, that is like you're dooming that individual. Where will he survive? Do you want that individual to go and start thieving? Building a channel requires dedication. Building a channel requires consistency, and it requires determination. So that becomes unhealthy, because now you are hurting the same ecosystem you are claiming to support. Let me speak something that Marwa has been doing. Yeah, and he has been telling people, go resurrect your channel. And let us talk about these, because I usually keep noticing this. Whenever creators fall out with Marwa or his cycle, there is always this phrase: go resurrect your channel, go rebuild yourself, go revive your audience. And honestly, that creates fear among the creators, because support starts feeling conditional, like you are only safe if you stay emotionally loyal. So that becomes toxic for creativity, very toxic, because YouTube should not operate like emotional camp. Creators should compete through content, not through the loyalty wars. What we are seeing right now is all about loyalty wars. And let me just say this, and I have to be very clear: Maxwell, Gintu, Nation, Jose, other village creators. These are not Marwa's employee. These are co-workers, independent creators building their own audience. You know, and honestly, when Nation One spoke about that, Nation One himself has skills on how to adapt and survive in this ecosystem. Nobody should feel emotionally forced to inherit another creator's enemies. And this is why I remember some months back, I was talking like, I need to be a lawyer. My dreams, I'm going to awake my dreams of being a lawyer, because now you are in a profession that you are being threatened now because of speaking the reality of exposing things. So my dreams to be a lawyer is still ongoing, and I have to take what it takes so that I join law school this year. And that is, and you know, when I say that, I told people I'm so young, I'm now heading to 32 years, yeah? I'm so young that I can still go. Only 4 years. That's not enough, yeah? I like reading, yeah? That's the truth about myself. So, me wasting the 4 years does not suck me in any way. For those who want to support me, maybe go to this law school. Then I come back, blazing like fire, helping the community, yeah? Rescuing the community. And that is the motive that we have to do. So, nobody should feel emotionally forced to inherit another creator's enemy. That is exactly what Nation One was rejecting publicly, and many subscribers agreed with that, because adults should have freedom to think independent, without fear, without emotional punishment, without subscribers intimidation. And for those subscribers who are watching me from maybe Nation side, let me just advise Nation and just tell him that Maxwell Lumumba said this: you need to be a reactor. You started the journey so well, and me, I knew when you started it, you'll be ending it at the reactor. You already hit the road. Continue, or else views will not be viewing. This is the best opportunity. This is the best time to be the reactor. And let me say this about subscribers, are the one who are making division. Nani? Daktari? Sijui. Sijampigia bado. Alisema na waya asubuhi na ultrasound eh? Mwesha amepiga? Mbegu. So zinatoka town. Niko kwa video silimaliza, alafu ni tuongee. Just namaliza tu saizi. Niko na kama dakika 5 nimalize. Yaani? Oh, twende nayo hivyo. Town. Inaenda town? So ametoka Masio. Oh, so let me call, yeah? Itabidi we postpone until next week, yeah? When I come back next week, we do the ultrasound. Sorry for that disturbance. Let me say this. Subscribers are the ones who are making division. Now, this is an issue that we have to discuss, because honestly, some subscribers are making this situation even more worse. Everything now has become Team Marwa, Team Ladies, Team Gintu, Team Nation, Team Jose, and once creators become divided into emotionally camps, every disagreement becomes war. Subscribers attack people emotionally, people unsubscribe emotionally, comment sections become toxic, and that is exactly why Nyabohanse is slowly becoming a psychological exhausting. So because now everything feels political, even friendship, you are being required to inherit your neighbor, your enemy. And let me say this about family loyalty: should not remove accountability, because at the end of the day, family loyalty is understandable. Nobody is saying Marwa should abandon his brother, but loyalty should not remove accountability, because if your brother attacks people publicly, those people also have the right to defend themselves publicly. That is what we call fairness and honesty. So, what makes David Jr. more important than Jose? What makes Davy more protected than Nation? Why should one side attack publicly while the other side stays silent for it? So, those are the questions many people are now asking. Not only asking for themselves, asking online. And maybe this entire drama is exposing a deeper issue inside Nyabohanse. Too much emotional control, too much inherited enemies, too much subscriber manipulation, and not enough accountability. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think Marwa was right for defending Davy Jr. no matter what? Or do you think everybody had the right to defend themselves publicly? But honestly, this village YouTube drama is becoming more psychological every single day. Stay tuned.